minute.
I'm gonna pull up your channel so I can
Spam first.
spam your
too
chat.
late. Goji Oreos first. Welcome in, Oreo.
What? Double audio.
Let me...
I gotta ping everybody in my server too, I guess.
Yeah, let me get my link as well. Hello, everybody.
How's my audio sound?
Sound good. I have you at the same volume as myself.
Cool.
Let me stream alert at everyone. Hello, everybody. Hello.
What up?
Disclaimer,
Hey, everyone.
Before anybody asks, have you seen random hybrid here? We probably haven't. So do not take offense if we haven't seen your hybrid. Just as a heads up.
Have you, Goji Guy, have you seen Samson?
You see Samson? I'm just gonna spam this meme a couple times. So we can... Oh, wait, I can just pull the call down as well. I'll keep the beaver, though. Keep at least one beaver. Whatever that is. Whatever animal. That's a beaver, yeah? I think it is.
What am I looking at? Bull bear.
Hold on, can I just pull this out as is? Hold up. I feel like there's a way. Life finds a way. Yeah, no clue. But hello, everyone. Hello. It's the two big back hybrid makers. With our big fat guys.
Big, chunky fellas.
Chunky indeed. How is everyone? You always gotta ask that. And then when they say good, you say good. When they say bad, you give them $30,000.
When I say hybrid, you say war. Hybrid?
All right, and we're gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, we got some. Yeah.
Oh no.
Good job, chat.
We already had the log incident.
Today, our goal is to make a Goji Guy pop a forehead vein.
Oh no. Oh, now they're saying log again. What's up, Turret? Thank you for the 5.
W green turret dono.
He paid for like commit. I have like a commission rate. Like if you donate 150, I'll do whatever video you ask, or like a variation of it to some extent. And he asked for Disney Carnotaurus versus Rexy, and that was like my biggest collab. It had Slick, Dangerville, and Goji Center all in it.
Ah, what the hell?
Yeah, and I think it has like 187,000 views. So I was like, yo, Turret, keep commissioning ideas, bro.
Keep them coming, green.
Log war? Oh no.
You should see Green Turret's arc character on my little patron arc server. Looks like Green Turret. Send me an image of that. Send me a little screeny of that. Actually, you know
Dude, Goji Center posted a picture of Rhino today with the Indom 2.0 holding its metal pole like a bat.
Tharpin metal pole.
And somebody commented. I replied. I put a comment like, you know, dull wooden shield enters the chat. And most people understood like it was a joke. And one guy's like, Goji Guy, you're a freaking moron. Do you really think that could stop a pole? And someone replied like, way to bring down the mood, why won't you? I was like, dude.
Here he is. This is what Green Turret looks like IRL.
Oh, no.
This is a face reveal.
Just put that back down. Put that back down. Reiner bite through the pole. He wouldn't bite through it. He like dent it. He'd hurt his mouth in the process.
The only issue I ever had with that is like, where is Indom finding the dinosaur-sized lathe to make a massive pole sharp in any capacity?
Also, I love the argument if we're going like from an in-world perspective, right? Indom had that pole for almost a year now. That thing is rusted. It is dented. It is chipped away. It is a like rusted toothpick at this point. It is not, unless Indom has like, you know, like a dealer that just sells sharpened metal poles.
Yeah, I don't think any of the poles lying around at Jurassic World are Very sharp, probably pretty blunt, if anything.
Indom has a shop. Maybe. Yeah. Just we're hoping Indom never gets a sharpened harpoon, or else Vex is gonna be in danger now.
Sharpened harpoon.
Leave the fish alone. All right. We have some questions I asked both my channel and the lovely place that is Reddit. Reddit only has 3 though. So I start with Reddit. Fluffy Dino 2 asks, did Madly confirm Sansa loses to Ryhug, Fat Red Face Liso? I guess they couldn't spell Reiner.
What?
I think they're referring to the image of Reiner, being very friendly to Samson and not ripping his neck out. Thank you, Goji, with a 2. What if he used a bird to defeat Reiner? Go with Peregrine Falcon at the size of an ostrich and Suicide Ant. Good job. You've beat him.
Good stuff.
I
think so long as Reiner also partakes in the Holy Eucharist, him and Samson are all right.
Yeah, that was the next question. Someone said, how would they get along? I was like, probably just go to church together.
They'll go to mass together.
And I'll be outside waiting. It's like, hold on, bro. Blood in the body. Give us a minute.
Everyone, there's this gentleman in the chat named Min Kriegs. This is my friend Min Kriegs. I want you to @Min Kriegs, mail Madly your old graphics card. @Min Kriegs, mail Madly your old graphics card.
You're overestimating my fans. They're gonna put males in MALE.
I'll put it in chat for him. @Min Kriegs.
Mail Madly your old graphics card. There we go. There's one. One's down. Now these guys just gotta copy and paste.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay.
There's Vuk. What's up, Vuk?
Someone said, bro is cooked against Apex Rexes. I don't know what an Apex Rex is. Is that somebody's hybrid, I assume?
I think he... Oh, I don't know.
I know it's like the Theropod Rex or whatever from the top 16. But...
You might be talking about the Alpha Rexes from Ark.
Oh.
Ah, yeah. It says from Ark.
You know what? Indom can have its pole. Give Reiner some mud. He's got it. Pocket mud, go! And they just get it in Indom's eyes. Let's see. Okay, but we do have a whole bunch of YouTube questions. Whole bunch. I think we're at 56 currently. So let me just pull those up on a different screen. All right. 100 Protoceratops versus Reiner. Who wins? Aren't Protos still pretty big? Or are they smaller?
They're like a big dog size, I guess.
Oh, in that case.
They got big old heads, though. Some chompers on them.
Well, I don't know. He could bite his tail. It's really... I mean, you guys seen the skeleton build. I mean, if they bite his leg, it's not really gonna...
They could take a solid little chunk out of him.
Yeah. If they go for his underbelly.
100 of them, that's a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a lot. It depends on how they attack, like how this coordinated. If they all just bum rush at once, then yeah. But if it's like, it's like, okay, guys, Jeff, you go get him. Or Protoceratops number 43, go.
Maybe Reiner could just spin until...
He'll just one at a time drag him underwater. It's like, all right, who's next? I promise I won't drag you. You swear? I won't. I won't drag you in the water. Okay. And then he just gets dragged in the water.
Yeah.
Protoceratops number 45 solos. He might. He is number 45.
A lot of people, when I was asking them for one of my videos what dinosaur would make a good pet, a lot of them were saying Protoceratops, but that thing would take your arm off just looking at that beak. No, thank you.
Let's see. Short-tailed shrew, large iron deposit. Huh? Some other hybrid in the chat looks like. I don't know. I'm gonna say Reiner because I'm biased. Because we don't like to see the little fat guy in the mud lose. How did Vex overcome a sperm whale death click? There's no explanation in the Vex video, and she overcame the death click. She's just like that. there's, there's no other explanation. She's just like that. It's lore. You can't question it.
That's what happens.
Just, fish. Just is what it is. Acro at the 10. Here's the thing.
Wow.
I'm gonna be completely transparent here. If it, I'm gonna stretch to say that Reiner is fire, and that's what's fantastic about him for sure. Acro, don't ever donate again.
Pedro Pascal is a pervert.
What?
But it's okay. He has anxiety.
I've heard stuff like that. I'm not quite sure the context is, but we'll stay off of that for now. You can tell me off stream. Look, someone opens up. Oh, a dinosaur stream. All right, so Pedro Pascal. What?
We were talking the 4.
What are the measurements for Hank 2.0 and Reiner? Honestly, I don't really know the Hank 2.0 ones. Me and Gage are kind of still indecisive on the whole like size chart for him. Generally, he's noticeably larger than 2.0. He's like, think like it's like a larger, like taller, longer, and much more buff version of a Spinosaur. Reiner said in the video, 15 feet tall, kind of like at the back ish, around like 15 and a half at the top of the horns, and 12 tons. Oh, someone said for Manly Mesozoic in the comments, who wins, D-Rex or Samson? What are your thoughts on that?
D-Rex is big, but no bias here. Samson is also... I think I actually did make a size chart comparing the two of them. D-Rex is like taller. Definitely got some more reach on him, so it depends on how close they get to each other. Close quarters, I think Samson, just because tusks and the armor, but I feel like D-Rex could maybe grab him by the tusk or something, or by the tail, and
just throw
him around. But Samson is 83 tons, and I don't know what the official weight of the D-Rex is.
I think he's... There is a weight. I don't remember off the top of my head. He's heavy, though. When I'm eating the egg. Question, do you play Monster Hunter?
AI says 10 tons.
Monster Hunter games? I have not played any Monster Hunter games. That is a you question.
What's your favorite Monster Hunter?
Let's say, what's your favorite
monster
in the Monster Hunter series?
It's a basic answer, but it's got to be Anjanath. A little fire-breathing T-Rex.
I know who that is, guys. I swear. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's making a Monster Hunter video, by the way.
I am. And ironically, the most difficult part has been the How to Train Dragon part, because there's like very little like Gronkle feats. It's like there's like 4. I put up a poll yesterday. If you have the stream open, who wins? Who wins this fight? Between these 3, we got Safi Jiva, Safa Jiva, Fatalis, Mitochondria.
Fatalis.
What about
Fatalis in like within the lore of the game, even though he was in like a bunch of games, he like doesn't actually show up until not this most recent title, but the one before that. He's like a mythological god figure in the game itself.
Isn't he a first-class dragon?
Yeah, he's what they call an elder dragon, and among them he's what's called a black dragon, of which there's only 3, which is him, Safi, and one called Alatreon. Basically, they're just top dogs in the Monster Hunter universe.
Guys, Rathalos solos, I swear. I know about the game.
Bruh. There's Dire Morales too. That's another black dragon.
Yeah, that one too.
Safi, we don't really know enough about, just like his capacity in terms of how strong he is. Maybe he can beat Fatalis. It's just,
but the other
Safi is so new that we don't really know.
The Monster Hunter Online guy is so cool. Is there anything on him? I know he fights like Rathalos for like, and he like just like one shots him, but that's not really a
green turret with the $10.
Yeah. Working together. How many Indom 2.0s could Samson and Reiner take down together? Pretty overwhelmed. Okay. Question, turret, and I'll keep an eye out on your. You don't have to donate to tell me. Just let me know. Okay. Is this in an environment that is in favor of Reiner and Samson? It's like Samson, I imagine, is kind of chill, right? Let's say in an open field that has a pond and has a burrow for Reiner. If so there's plenty of room for Samson to move around and run full speed. And if Reiner needs to drag an Indom down, or if he needs to crush one, he has it available. Keep an eye out for turret. Let me read. Accurate the 5. Safi beats Fatalis if the mitochondria guy dies first. It absorbs his energy. Okay, Flames the 5. We all know Tigrex.
Tigrex, yeah.
Who's that? Is that the
That's
the tiger from Kung
that's
Fu
the
Panda?
worst monster in Monster Hunter.
Oh,
I hate him.
I thought it was the one from Kung Fu Panda. Let's see what if Turret replied. Hold on. Are we assuming they have all their favorable outcomes, Turret? Because that will change a lot. If there's like
I said in my video that Samson by himself can probably take on 3 at most, and that'd be like kind of stretching him thin.
6 or 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
6. Let's see if Turret replies. Turret, do not donate to tell me your answer. Just tell me in chat.
He will too.
$50 dono. Concrete arena. There we go. Some is Jurassic World Street, where the T-Rex and I-Rex fought. Together. Oh, Reiner, I could already see it. Reiner would bite one and then just, like gallop over, like very happily, gallop over to the where the Mosasaur lives and then just throw him in.
This stream is a friggin' cash cow, dude. Look at all this.
That one with yo Madly, want to stream tomorrow? That one with the 10. Fatalis has a version that moved that moved and flew from the moon and caused an eclipse, as one does. As you mentioned the whale. I mentioned the whale. I did. Thank you. Sorry, did I mention a whale? Am I going insane? Goji with the 2. Hold on. What is Reiner's biggest weakness? Hot moms. Water with the 2. Madly. Oh, this is a you question.
Water Yak. I love Water Yak. Madly, could a Rancor defeat Samson? Now, if we're going just off of the regular old Rancor from like Jabba's palace, I'm gonna say no. But Rancors in Star Wars kind of go crazy in terms of diversity, so it could be could be yes, could be no.
Okay. So $10 question. Reiner and Samson working together. Honestly, I could see a funny way of them killing together. That being if they get an Indom between them, if they just ram into each other, whether it's their butts, their sides, or their heads, they could crush quite a few just from that. I think they take on quite a few together. Because the Indom can't really get to the armor, right? Samson, if any get on his back, he just has to wiggle them off, and then Reiner will pick them off, Reiner can, just chomp right through any limbs. I'd say they take on a lot. Here, let me know your answer in a second. Hold on. Fluffy with a 10. Why do you think Indom beats V-Rex? There's a massive size difference.
Question.
And the V-Rex is more durable, is stronger, was able to smash giant stone walls and pillars. And canon game also Croc by, not sure what the Croc thing is.
Oh, that's his hybrid. I drew that for him. I'll show everybody.
Yeah, that was an older video now. Well, it's not old, but I think Indom's more skilled. The V-Rexes kind of rely on them working together. Now, I did say in the video, if it was a normal V-Rex, not one of the inbred ones that fought Kong, it would eviscerate Indom. That V-Rex is able to match Kong, and the reason his jaw broke. But if it's a normal one, I'm gonna go Indom because look at it, right? They break stone. Indom rips through steel, right? There's a huge jump in terms of how just physically strong they are. So I'm gonna probably go with that's if we're taking both their highest ends, I'm gonna go Indom. But I could see VRX winning depending on where the fight is for sure. If it's in the wild, I feel like it would do much better than Indom because Indom really only fought another thing like herself on the open street with Rexy. Flames the 20. Thank you. This guy gave me $50 in cash at G-Fest as a live donation gag. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I ain't gonna ask twice. Flames the 20. I'm making a squad of hybrids inspired by Knights of the Round Table. Their job is to keep the hybrids in check. Also, when are Center gonna create their own original hybrid? Wait, are you saying
That's crazy.
because they're the birds? They made their birds recently. They're the trio. I don't remember their names. I'm horrible with names.
Mortalodon is original.
Yeah, he's
They just kind of slapped the Indoraptor name in the title, I think,
yeah,
so
but
that they
yeah,
could
out of all
use
of
that.
like yeah, he's the most original for sure.
I like Mortalodon.
Okay, Samson. Okay, we gotta lock on this. Samson and Reiner working together. If it's like one gets sent out like every 10 seconds, I think they can
Oh, it's
dispatch
a bloodbath.
pretty quickly. I think they could take on, like, I want to sound like I'm, glazing our hybrids here, but like, I feel like at least if it's one every 10 seconds in an open area where they're back to back and like they know how to work in unison, at least 20 before like they start to wear down. I feel like they together can dispatch them super quickly. Between Samson, being able to just crush them with his sheer weight, Reiner just biting through them and just also crushing them with his butt. The whole gag joke that I made of Reiner just literally just throwing them into the water. Yeah, I'd say 20 at like average. What do you think?
I would agree with that if it's like a wave of Indoms coming at him. If it's like a horde of them all at once, I don't think they get past 6 or 7 before they're.
Sorry. Holy.
Golly.
Yo, Matt, you can come back with whatever you want, dude. Flames of the 50. I completely forgot about those. My bad. Also, here's another 50. Yeah, just casually. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Flames.
This is the funding stream, dude.
Yeah.
Funding for the thing.
Oh, the trip. Yay! But yeah, everyone's just saying 6, 7 now. Lovely. Flip it to 5. Sorry, I ran out of leathers. Have you seen my crocodile? What's the name? Is it Gustav?
Fluffy, send it to me in DMs. I can't find it on my PC. I was gonna send it to him.
It's Genome. Also join the Ark server. I haven't played Ark in a hot minute, dude. I got it for my PC first. My PC can barely run Ark.
Yeah, go to Patreon. What the fuck?
I just realized I haven't even put an ad in the video yet. Hold on, let me just.
Golly.
With the 100. Oh no, I sneezed. I'm convinced this dude is like, he has to be like a son of like Jeff Bezos or Elon, because Elon has like a bajillion
Flames,
kids.
my friend. If you like Ark Survival Ascended, I've got the server for you. Go to patreon.com/madlymesozoic. You'll join the Discord server, and then you can join Ark Survival Ascended server.
Also, here's PayPal in case you're just feeling
we can. Yeah, here's my social security number,
license plate, home address, all this stuff. Where do you live? 1234 Road Lane. Put the credit card down. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Can Hank roll Reiner like a bowling ball? I mean, Reiner be a pretty.
It looks like he can in that picture you sent me.
He'll be the best. He's not the most circular, but I wouldn't say it's out of. I feel like if they hung out, yeah, I could see it. Question for Goji Guy: if Huntrix, oh lord, if Huntrix were in the MonsterVerse as kaiju, what would they look like? What abilities would they have? Probably I don't know. Probably like think something like a Evangelion, just to keep the whole, like quick attributes and whatnot.
Oh, here it is.
Have look at the chat.
My name. That is crazy, bro. Dropped $100 just to say my name is Jeff.
Thank you, dude. We're gonna dude. The most I've ever gotten donated in a stream was like 7:30. We're already almost halfway. We're 24 minutes in. Yeah, I'd probably say like they'd be some sort of Eva type thing. But thank you, Flames. I don't know. Gracias, Donka.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, trying to think of any other thank yous I know. But yeah, holy smokes. All right, calm down, brother. For you, what is Reiner's biggest weakness? Oh yeah, that's I asked that earlier. Again, hot moms.
This is Fluffy's crocodile hybrid he was talking about.
Crack.
Drew that for him.
Big croak.
Big croak.
Does he have some sort of? Does it have stonefish? It looks like with the quills.
Yeah, stonefish and some Stegosaurus. That's why his scoots are real spiky like.
Obviously, no. That's obviously the Jurassic World Giganotosaurus. I'm
How
watching the
loud
two.
is
Okay, that's a new question.
Samson
Yeah.
when growls/roars in decibels? I have no idea. I would say just take the decibels of an elephant roaring and multiply it like 1.5 times.
Nemesis
Sounds
with
about right
the
to me.
5. Would Hank 2.0 would Hank 2.0 all right with Reiner when he comes? I'm just gonna actually like would they be cool with each other? I think Reiner would be they'd both be like on edge at first, but Hank would have really no purpose to attack him because I just feel like that'd be too much food for Hank, right? He'd be like, I'm just gonna eat fish. Um, and once Reiner sees like, oh, okay, it's not gonna go for me. And also, I feel like Hank would try to attack him and then immediately get a bone broken and be like, okay, well, don't do that again. Um, I feel like I it depends, yeah, on how they're introduced to each other. Flames with the 2. I'm broke now. I believe it, dude. Calm down. Friends with the 20. Question for you for both
Golly,
Madly and
guys.
Goji Guy. Goji Guy, get hanked by more than just blood poisoning. And for Goji Guy, uh, can you please check out my snake hybrid? Who's he saying gets poisoned by? Shane, you die via blood poisoning?
Hank, Reiner and Samson, they cannot die from blood poisoning because they
We
have
said so.
partook in the Holy Eucharist and are therefore protected by the power of Christ. So, the answer is no.
Oh, Adam, I've seen your thing, dude. Yeah, it popped up a while ago on my recommended. Actually, I've seen it. Very, very interesting design. I don't know. I ain't reading all that.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's cool.
but is it like it looks like some sort of just like tell me in chat what the genome is. I don't want to like say anything. I'm not sure if there's Dunkleosteus. It's just a very armorish looking head. That's sick, dude.
Shout out
Um,
Ukrainezilla, pretty good artist. In the comments
Water
there.
Yak, your guy donated too. Oh, he. What are your thoughts
That's my guy.
on my hybrid? I'm not sure what your hybrid is.
Oh God.
DM it to me, madly.
I'll
Our
I'll
Acro
show
with
I'll
the
show you.
50. I can't
My
donate
friend
above
Chunky
50
drew
anymore,
this.
but here, thanks, Acro. You could save your money for college or literally anything, but thank you.
Or you could go to patreon.com/madlymesozoic and we can have a more even distribution of the wealth here.
Mm-hmm. Guys, don't worry. I'll buy you I'll buy you a dinner in Poland. That's sick. This is like a giant like ground sloth base, I assume, with
Yeah, I don't know.
Therizinosaurus. Looks like
Definitely
okay. We
ground
have some sort of
sloth,
like
some
armadillo.
pangolin.
Yeah, armadillo, pangolin, ground sloth for sure. Something with horns. I don't know if that's. I'm gonna go bison or some sort of buffalo. But that's sick. Yeah, ground sloths are awesome. Ground sloths are like one of the peak animals, top 10. What have I done? Flames, what have you done? I'm concerned now. Okay, back to the questions in the YouTube. Question for you guy: can Hank 2.0 survive Hollow Earth? Absolutely not. He's getting cooked by a giraffe. Fluffy with the 2. I'm sad people don't like Madly. They hate his swag. Do people hate your swag?
They
Or
hate my swag.
they hate us because they hate us?
They can't stand our swag.
They can't. Our biblical swag. Um, Peppers with the 10. People are amazing at making hybrids. Mine are mid. I doubt that. But I love your channel, and you're the reason I got into creating hybrids. I'm glad you like it, dude. Don't say your hybrids are mid. Hybrid making is just if anybody's gonna tell you, oh, your hybrid's stinky, they're an absolute bum, right? It's entirely just to show passion for dinosaurs and living animals now as biology. Show you creativity and art and whatnot. Anybody's gonna be like, that looks bad, and I know good hybrids. Anybody's gonna be like tearing you apart over your design or how it wouldn't work in real life. Guess what? None of the hybrids would work in real life because they're fiction. I'm surprised some people didn't learn what that meant back in like second grade, but they're not real. So, but yeah, I assure you, hybrids
Yeah.
aren't mid. If you put your work into it, it's good. That's all that
I
matters.
gotta rant for just a second.
Go for
Just
it.
a second. I'm in a lot of the servers where you guys talk about your hybrids and stuff, and especially on my server, there was a lot of you on there for a time. Let's just reel it back and realize that none of this has any precipice in the real world at all. Like hybridizing across different clades of animals, period, like beyond something like horses and donkeys is it's not going to happen. It's just not possible. Even if you have technology 100 years from now, It's just none of it is real. It's all arbitrary in terms of like the rules that Goji Center made up. We're not all suddenly like master geneticists over this stuff. This is all just for fun. And me personally, I think if you can manage to make the coolest looking thing, or like, I guess just something that is cool in concept and it looks cool with the least amount of contributors, or whatever you want to do, that I think that's what makes a good hybrid.
Yeah.
But
if you like
you
what
don't
you
gotta,
make, that's what matters.
yeah.
It's for you.
If you like it, that's fine.
It's yeah.
You don't gotta go tearing other people down because of the Goji Center rules.
Also, I will say this: I've noticed, just to specifically throw shade at the people who have done that. There is one guy who really like I banned him from my server because he just really tore into like these people, like usually just kids, right? About how unrealistic it is. I kid you not, when I eventually saw his post on his actual hybrid, I laughed out loud. I'm like, wow, that okay. You talk a lot of smack and that's what you make. So yeah, guys, don't be worried to make a hybrid just because some man child online doesn't like it. Flames the 5. I have 13 hybrids to finish. I'll DM them to you. You have 13. I'm on. What am I on? I'm on. I mean, like fully, like somewhat in depth 4 between the Hanks, Reiner, and Vex. There were the 4 shorts, and then there was like the ones made up for the lore. Acro at the 5. Hold on, and
I've got the 1.
big boy Samson. If I go to G-Fest next year, I'm gonna pull a flames and give you a bunch of cash. No, guys, no. As I say, as I open my wallet. Louis with the 25. Oh, that's PLN. That's the Polish currency. Good evening to you both. Hope you guys have a great day. Also, thank you for showing some love to Triassic period. Meaning more of it. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, we already have a general idea of what we're gonna be doing. I mean, even if the video doesn't get to 30,000 likes, we'll probably just go regardless. Just to have fun.
I mean, this stream is gonna pay for it.
The stream is gonna pay for it, guys. Ticket is like 900. You think I do this for fun? No, I do use it for money. No, but
yeah, Florida to Poland is not a cheap flight. I can tell you that much.
Do you think Spinosaurus could shoot lasers from their eyes? One of the questions in the official post. Yes.
Absolutely.
Could.
This is something all paleontologists agree on.
I've
talked
the fake
to several.
News will tell you otherwise.
They haven't released it yet, but
yeah,
the Spinosaurus list is out there.
We were at the paleontologist discovery, and we actually saw the burn marks in the ground. Flames the 5. Well, remember, they're all knights of the round table. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there are quite a few, aren't there? Question for Goji Guy: Mutadon versus Speed Stinger. That's a smaller dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. I go Speed Stinger just because Mutadon sucks. That one with the 10. Yo, we stand mammal supremacy. Yes, sir. Also, well, guys, Lisovicia close enough to a mammal. All right, they're mammal reptile. They're invited. Also, I'm glad people are finally addressing people going crazy over the hybrid debates. We need more mammals. Yes, please more whales. I'm biased. Whale's pretty hype. Samson, what does he have? Does he have blue whale?
Blue whale, yeah.
Awesome. All right, another question. Simple question. All right, so we're gonna be ending the stream. No. I will find the Indom Samson pregnant picture. Don't you dare send me that. I have ammunition to fire back. Oh, lovely. Any animal that can resist hallucinogenic fish, the Sarpasalpa. Bro's just trying to make a good counter to Hank. I don't really know. I don't imagine there are any things I mean, you can resist poison, but I don't really imagine you can resist hallucinogenics. Can you? Show some TikTok life hack. Drink a lot of lemon juice. Start with 2. Do you see my hybrid? I have not. Hold on, let me pull up your channel. Hold up. If the chat, if I can pull it up. Hold up. Oh wait. Yeah. You posted it on the Reddit, yeah? Yeah, the white and red raptor. Yeah, it looks sick. I thought I replied. Did I not? I apologize if I didn't. Been trying to reply to all the Q&A stuff there. Holy smokes. Would Vex be able to communicate with Samson? I mean, they both have.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, like the only argument you can make is like beluga whale. That's not really. Beluga whales aren't really whales or dolphins. Or are they whales? Am I going insane? They're more dolphin than whale, yeah? No, dolphins are. Sorry guys, I have the IQ of a
Well,
goldfish.
dolphins are
Yeah,
whales, but
yeah, no, but they're just too
that's
different.
kind of a far fetch. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's DNA that's shared between trees and humans. Doesn't mean we can talk to a tree. Flips with 5, Rexy, Theory, and Giga versus Reiner. The Jurassic World ones, Jurassic, just because it's the fictional ones. And they have fictional BS that's helping them out. We're talking real life.
They got plot armor, dude.
If it's all
You're
three at
screwed.
once, probably the trio. Um, if it's one at a time, I'd lean towards Reiner. If it's in his habitat, especially, he would easily rip through a Theory. So it's really just a Giganotosaurus and Rex. Reiner would knock over the Giga before it really has a chance to do much. So it really, the Giga's just kind of like a sidekick to the Rex in this fight. I don't know. I don't want to say Reiner because I'm biased, but I'm gonna say Reiner because I'm biased. Um, so, question for Goji Guy: we make a video on what if Hank 2.0 was on Percy Jackson Skull Island. Goji Center and I have a collab video in the future. I'm not quite sure when because other projects. But we said that in the Hank 2.0 video, we will be sending them off together as a duo. Let's see. Oh, I got a comment in one of the comment sections for Madly Mesozoic. What is your overall opinion on Dinosaurs? They are extremely underrated. With Elisa Vicia finally getting some spotlight, I'd love to know
I
what you
love
think of them.
Dinosaurs.
They're
I
hype.
love Dinosaurs. What's cool about Lisa Vici is that it's not only is it the biggest one, but it's also the first one to have like limbs that go all the way underneath of its body, so kind of like walking around like a horse or an elephant would, instead of sprawling with their elbows out, kind of like a lizard does. That's what most Dicynodonts did, and then all of a sudden, Lissavicia was like, cool, elbows in, off the ground.
What's its overarching family? Is it the
Dicynodonts, or well,
There's even higher than
they're
that. The
synapsids, which
yes.
is
I was
technically not
talking-
mammals, technically not reptiles.
Yeah, they're mammal reptile hybrid type thing. Fun fact:
The
I said this a
correct
while ago.
terminology is up for debate.
You are close. Lisa Vicia is closer related to you watching the stream than it is to a T-Rex.
Correct.
So I saw one video and I debated with a friend. Would you say synapsids are one of the most successful animals of all time, given they, thugged out the Permian extinction, survived the majority of the Jurassic and Jurassic, and really just kind of died off and evolved into different stuff afterwards?
Yeah, I'd say despite getting handicapped numerous times, they're pretty successful. But sauropsids, which is the counterpart, which is what encompasses reptiles and things that are more closely reptiles than they are synapsids. I think they're more prolific in terms of just how many of them in the fossil record there are.
Does that encompass stuff like T-Rex or no?
Yeah, that would include dinosaurs and birds and lizards, turtles. Maybe not turtles, but most reptiles.
All I'll say, the dinosaurs they pulled a coward move, turned to birds, tiny little things from their giant ones. Synapsids went down fighting. They were big till
Playing
the end.
a long game.
Big back till the end. They're not adapted to no meta. They're thugging it out. Oh, I gotta ask you this: how many Lisa Vicias do you think it would take to take down a T-Rex? Me and friends talk about. I'd say like 3 to match, 4 to beat them, barely. Just because once you have 2, you're outweighing the T-Rex by quite a bit at that point.
I mean, they're the size of like an Indian elephant, I'd say, mass-wise.
Need more teeth.
They'd have to go after his ankle or something because they're not going to be able to reach up towards any of his vitals, I don't think.
Yeah, they can knock him down though, and then just trample him.
Yeah, depends on how big of a T-Rex we're talking to, because I'm not sure if we really know what the average size T-Rex was.
You've seen Sue's skull?
Oh, Sue, I don't. Sue would take it would take a lot of them, I think.
You guys have seen Sue. You see that skull? It's because of Elisa Vicia. Trust me, I was there. I saw it happen. True. I promise.
I put Lisa Vicia in the Cretaceous, and that's what happened.
Guys, no, that's a little funny segment I had planned for the stream. It's like taking like some weaker to stronger dinosaurs from each period of the Mesozoic, and seeing like where Lisa Vicia would sit. Because like I've said it with some friends, like I don't think there's any modern predator that in a one-on-one confrontation could take down a Lisa Vicia. I think you said tiger, maybe. But
A tiger or some sort of like machairodontid fucking saber-tooth tiger from the Cenozoic or Miocene.
the one with the 5. I'm headed out, so here is more money for the trip. Also dropping off Trigocetus at your place. Oh, there's no water here, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Flames with the 5. T-Rex canonically breathes fire, and Spina shoots lasers. Guys, that's why their rivalry has been so debated, because it's fire versus lasers.
He's right, you know.
Let's see. Question for good guy. Do you think an aquatic pack hunting hybrid with a base of giant otter would give Vex a challenge?
Mm,
Possibly. I don't really know too much about giant otters. Oliver with the
they're
5.
savages.
Hi guys. I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask out all the hybrids in hybrid war, which are the highest chances of fighting and surviving Ark's Giga? None.
Samson.
All right, bro.
Speaking of Samson in Ark, I have something to show you guys. If a Goji guy would allow me for a
No.
moment, I
Yeah,
gotta
go for it,
pull it up.
You're gonna have to
Me
donate to show it
and
off. Not playing.
me and a eh, me and a person on the server who approached me. His name is Vuck. He modeled this 3D model of Samson, asking to put it in Ark Survival Ascended as a mod. It is a massive 13 gigabyte Blender file, so it's going to take me a minute to load up here.
Also, Water donated 2, asking madly serious question: are you a Neanderthal?
Uh,
Cut the cameras.
no comment. No comment on that one.
On the question asked me about the giant otters, I also said, question for Madly. If you're going to make a specialized predator for Samson, what would be the base? I personally use Diodon, Daeodon, as a base, and then go from there.
Deodon, I think.
What is that?
That is a large, not a pig, but pig-looking thing from the Cenozoic.
Hmm.
All right, let's see if I can share my screen here without my computer spontaneously combusting.
Or so here, and it just cuts off. Yeah, I'm doing.
This is Sammy Boy.
Those
So the way
teeth? Are
Blender
those
works
grills?
here. Yeah, those are his grills.
Oh.
No, teeth still need to be done. So you'll see here that he's got some smoother parts, and that's just because there is a multi-resolution modifier here. So if I type in 3 here, it'll take a second, but you'll
Ooh,
see the
serious
details
question
pop up.
from Green, $5. Madly, can you address the rumors that you are a time-traveling eco-terrorist?
Did you say something?
No. No.
Okay. I think you should stay in your lane, Green Turret. As much as I like you, I think you should calm down.
Should answer the question in all caps.
All right,
Samson, go
there
get
we
him.
go. Here are the horns in their glorious detail. So it's gonna be a really high detail model, yada yada. And yeah, we'll probably use this for stuff outside of Ark, but yeah, Ark.
Off of the
Samson
armor with no
coming to
detail, it
Ark.
looks like he's like melting away in different layers.
Yeah, I'll try and let me see if I can do the multi-res modifier here. I
Flame
would
for
load all of
5.
them at the same time, but there's so many vertices and polygons here that it would make my computer explode.
Flames with the
So
5. Can I buy the channel? $1,000 donation. You got it. I probably shouldn't say that. He'll probably do that. Something alligator with the
there
2.
we go.
I've made 9 hybrids on Google Docs. Could I see? I'm not gonna read all that, but if you want to send me pictures of them, go for it. Go for it. But I'm not gonna turn the stream into. All right, there was not even a mouse. I'm not gonna read the stream. I have
That's
the
Sammy
reading
boy.
capability. You know, like first grade, like wow, Ryan, you have the reading capabilities of a 5th grade. I'm like, yes. And then in senior year, wow, Ryan, you have the reading capability of a 5th grader. Yes. Dyslexic, yeah.
I've also got a saddle
the guys who
competition
make
going on
Craig
my
are back.
server. Bruh.
The guys who tried to threaten me with a Craig. Yeah. Um.
On my server, we're running a little mini competition. The deadline is September 7th, I believe. Just submitting a design for Samson's saddle in ARC with some rough guidelines in the community events chat. So you guys can check that
Hold
out
on,
if you'd
let me
like.
partake. Hold up.
Oh,
Do I win?
There you go.
Yeah!
Competition's over. Goji guy wins.
Guys. Mom, get in here. I won. Green the 5. Madly, what's your opinion on the U.S. Oh, no. Director for Biological Anomalies? Are you fond of them, Madly?
The what?
The U.S. Directive of Biological Anomalies?
You keep cutting off. I can't hear you after opinions.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, someone said, "What are your thoughts on?" I don't even know what that is. I'm just gonna copy paste it to you. I'm gonna assume it's some sort of raptor because raptor is in the name. Let me look it up. Oh, that is not a raptor. He looks pretty chill. I'd like to crack open a cold Dr. Pepper with him.
Chat, what's your favorite soda?
I'm gonna low key. I'm gonna go Sprite. Sprite. I don't know, I'm not really a big soda guy.
What are you, a white girl?
No.
I think it's Dr. Pepper for me.
Dr. Pepper. Dude, the Dr. Pepper cult, dude, I can't. It's good, but bro, the Dr. Pepper cult, bro.
I used to be a little orange soda plebeian, but then I stopped playing Xbox
Fanter.
360. Fanter.
Fanter. Hey, Fanta's good, bro. Solid, like, second place. Water's not a soda, bum.
Root beer.
Root beer. Cream soda.
Root beer.
Vodka, buddy. I know for a fact you're like 12. Root beer, Mr. Pibb.
I like to drink vodka.
No, I'm a vinegar guy. Just straight out of the bottle. On Watch the
Monsterverse assessing survival / spec evo video when. So much to the degree that Goji guy isn't like super knowledgeable on dinosaurs, I'm not super knowledgeable on the Godzilla sphere. Like I've seen the movies, but
he loses to Lisa Vicia.
Yeah, Godzilla loses to Lisa Vicia. Godzilla in the Triassic, he's cooked.
Guys, name a dinosaur that beats Lisa Vicia. Ooh, what's that? No chat. That's what I thought. Opinion. Okay, opinion on the best animal ever. Brachiosaurus. Not best. Lisa Vicia. Lisa Vicia's best. I'm very biased. The Brachys are dope though. Brachys are awesome. Modern Thunder 2. Oh, this is a Madly thing. Here you go.
Carbonated milk is the best. That is certainly interesting.
Should I ban him or?
No, I'll beat him later.
We can send Reiner and Samson to his house.
I'll beat him with the belt later. It's okay.
How would Madly Samson get along with Goody Center's Ultima and Paratrix? They'd make out.
They'd kiss on the lips. I think Ultima is my favorite one of their hybrids. I can really tell that Jack Blackburn, the research guy over there, put a lot of thought into that one. Because I've read his book Prehistoria, and there's a lot of similar themes there. Damn. He's not wrong.
Iroh Brembleboar when? Dude, the Brembleboar is goated, bro, from Legacy of Monsters. It's just a look up Brembleboar. It's just a boar with like vegetation on it. Green with a 10. In all seriousness, it's super exciting to see this stream, especially since my first dono to you was asking if you saw Madly's channel. Who's Madly? Who? I mean that elephant bum? Yeah. Never heard of him.
Green Turret is a day one OG Madly Mesozoic fan. Thank you, Green Turret. Appreciate you, dog.
Brembleboar supremacy. Yep. Let's see. Let me keep scrolling through the questions. Favorite type of cheese? I am not really a cheese connoisseur to really know. Pepper Jack.
I'm a provolone guy.
I don't know.
Pepper Jack's good.
Can Red Death survive Skull Island? To a certain extent. any of the lower tier stuff, but once you get against like Kraken or Gamersupps, it's going down pretty quickly. Which hybrid would you guys consider? Which hybrid do you consider the top 5 goobers? Samson and Reiner, they take up all 5 spaces. They're big enough.
Number 1 goober is Reiner. I will admit that Reiner out-goobs Samson.
He's a mud guy,
He's a little mud puppy.
He likes his bugs.
This is true. Samson doesn't really like bugs.
Samson's like, ew, get away.
Ew, bugs. Ew, gross.
Mom, where's the bug spray? Reiner's like, bugs.
Oh, so crunchy.
So much protein. Question for you, guy. Out of all of your what if videos, which one's my favorite? Ooh, probably either Evolved in 2019. Really, the Pacific Rim and Ghidorah one are like my 3 faves. What if Dagon survived and what if the Mutos won? I don't know. They were fun to make, but they weren't my favorites for sure.
I see this question from Edward asking me, why did you name Samson Samson? Samson is named after the character in the Bible, in the book of Judges, who's of the same name, Samson, who is a man who gets his strength directly from God, so long as he doesn't cut his hair. He's the strongest man in the Bible, canonically.
Doesn't he take down like a whole temple and kill everybody there too?
Yes, the Philistines convince him to have a Philistine girlfriend against God's wishes, and they capture him and cut his hair. And as they're about to kill him, he prays, and God gives him the strength to bring down the Philistine temple.
J-Man's like, I got you, twin.
And scrubs him.
Yeah. Don't ask how Hank got his name. It's not as cool.
He's named after Hank Hill.
Hank.
From King
Hank.
of the Hill. He sells propane and propane accessories.
What his scientific name is. And this, like, random people reply with their own headcanon. It's Hankiotus, pancreatus, something random. It's like, nah, it's just Hank. No, but what's his
Well, here's the thing about the scientific name with the hybrids. If you guys go look up the scientific name of a mule or like a liger, they don't really have their own name. It's kind of just insert genus name X. The other ones would be like Panthera leo X Panthera tigris. So they don't actually have their own species name because they're not really their own species.
Yeah.
I just did it with Samson because it sounded cool.
Yeah. I know there's in terms of, I'm trying to think what's his water post. Good guy. What if Kong's parents survived in the monsters? I've thought about that. It wouldn't really do much just because they're so small, right? Kong would outgrow them by a lot. And I mean, it wouldn't really affect them too much. I mean, like he wouldn't like fight Ramarak. But other than that, I mean, he'd still get really big. So it would just kind of like delay Kong by a little bit because he wouldn't fight as much. As far as the two, Dante versus Samson, who wins?
Dante from the Capcom game?
I think Dante's one of his hybrids as well. Let me check. Is that the Raptor one just a minute ago? Yeah.
Dante's Inferno?
I would probably go with Samson, just the sheer size difference. Yours definitely quicker though, but no, I think all the scientific names, there's Hank Resurgence, which is what Good Center's idea was for Hank to put on. Like, I don't care. I think my favorite's Velox Crystallis Adaptidus. That's just fun to say. Vex, Lisa Durax, Improvax. That's also fun. There's Vorn, Vex's sibling-ish. I forgot the exact name. And then there's Velox Coralis Literalis, which is the first ever attempt of a Vex-like animal. And then it's just Hank. all these cool names. And oh yeah, who's that guy? Whoa, that guy looks really strong. What's his name? Hank.
Hank.
But like,
Samson's original name was supposed to be Bubba. Fun fact.
Hank and Bubba.
That might have been funnier, but then I decided to go biblical with it.
Just Hank. All these cool names, all these cool backstories. Oh, I'm Hank. Reptile supremacy. Whoa, reptilian supremacy. Reptiles are cool, but mammals on top. Sorry, Nezzy.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
What is the dominant vertebrate clade on Earth right now? Could you remind me? Friend? Gooberton? WWD?
just in case. Wardolph, Waldorf. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, no, there was. I don't remember the contest for Waldorf. There was some funny name we saw at one point. Just named Waldorf. Flies.
This
Flies are not
guy's
the.
this guy spamming is a really cool. He's a really cool
Oh
guy,
yeah, I'll time him out.
and I think everyone thinks he's also really cool.
Death. How fast Tank 2.0? 0 to 40. Eventually. At terminal velocity.
Eventually, 2 to 3 business days.
he'll get there. How fast is he? Yeah. How fast is he? Average.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It's,
Yeah, he goes.
he moves.
He gets moving.
Here and there. What does that mean? Yeah. U.S. military versus all hybrids. Here comes the sun.
Have to go U.S. military on that
Goatee
one.
Center convincing their fans, guys, the sharpened metal pole will be able to deflect most of the radiation that's being blasted out. If the Indom can stab the pole into the ground and hold her own, she might just survive.
I think one Marine Corpsman with a machine gun and a box of crayons could probably take on all of them.
Hold on now. Depending on how much time there is, Reiner might survive. Just because he could burrow. If he can get underground, dig towards where the explosion's coming from, so to go above him and past him, and dig far enough down, and then he'll dig just enough space for Hank. Both Hanks get in there. Vex can flop in. He'll dig far enough down where he gets to natural water for Vex to swim, and then Samson will come in and block it with his butt.
As one does.
So you might get your butt a little burnt, but I think Samson and Goji Industries could survive.
Well, here's the thing with that. This particular Marine Corpsman, he has eaten so many crayons that his insides are now entirely made of wax, and it has created a sticky, waxy goo.
Oh.
That upon digesting the Marine, it will give Reiner diarrhea.
But he has built his tolerance thanks to the peanut butter that you asked yesterday.
Ah, that's right.
That's
Reiner's
thugging
all
it
that
out,
peanut
dude.
butter.
The peanut butter. He's been peanut maxing.
He's been butter maxing. Peanut butter maxing.
Butter maxing. Green with 5. Wait until my hybrid with mind control abilities and make the Marines sign up for the army. Yeah.
True.
Hold on. Death by guillotine. Actually, no. You only did W. I'll do a little time. Oh. OG Hank versus Frank from Fallout. I'm gonna probably go Fallout just because it's a video game. Sounds like
big
a guy
with 2 machine
AKA
guns.
probably has a gun. So
yeah. 2 of them.
Yeah. Good guy, do you know what's a? I have no clue. I'm gonna watch this too. Samson versus Shimo.
Well,
people have seriously asked me questions like those. Like, guys, the hybrids are strong, but someone's like, can you do Hank versus Shin Godzilla? I'm like, he'll die from the radiation before he gets close.
He will combust within a quarter mile.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak formatly here. Sam's not winning any of those.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Your chat is frozen for me.
How fast is Reiner? It's meh.
Yeah.
He moves. He waddles.
He does this thing where he takes one foot of his, and he puts it in front of the other ones, and normally that process continues for a certain amount of time, and he ends up being somewhere else.
I love to imagine at any given moment in time, right? If the hybrid war is all one consecutive actual globe, there are hybrids fighting to the death in storms. Their limbs are being ripped off. They're bleeding out. Mm-hmm. And then, you get the, you're never fully dressed without a smile. And that's what's playing as, Reiner's waking up every morning. Just oh my gosh, just Annie.
Samson is in a mangrove somewhere, just scooping sediment out of the bottom of it, chowing down.
They're just having a good time. Average carnivore hybrid maker, fighting to the death, living for a couple days. Average her before. So I woke up. Yeah. I pooped. Uh-huh. I ate. Uh-huh. And I slept. Ooh. Yep, that's their average day. Just hanging out.
Just hanging around.
Reiner versus Indom 2.0. It depends on where it is. If it's in like Reiner's home field, Reiner. Gotta go. Also, the sheer weight difference. Indom 2.0 is what, like 4 or 5 tons versus 12. Yeah. Like Indom could definitely like really do a lot. Might like absolute best might be able to like, you know, rip off one of his legs. But without the pole, you know, like as more and more hybrids are made and the meta changes more and more, like people make their hybrids stronger and stronger without having them kill themselves. Indom kind of falls behind. Same with like Hank 2.0. Like he really gets carried by his hallucinogenic stuff. Without it, he's just like he's a really good, you know, brawler. But the sheer, I feel like the new meta that's become a thing because of Reiner and Samson is just because it's just weight. If you can just make something really heavy, it's really hard to get around, you know?
This is true.
Indom is 12 tons. I can assure you Indom 2.0 is not 12 tons. There's no way.
I think
That's how much
I think
Reiner is.
Tarptano said it was like 10 or 11.
6 or 7. What would make it so heavy? Are its bones insanely dense?
I don't know. Well, I guess if you're going by like Jurassic World logic, it would be 6 or 7 tons. But real world logic, it would probably be around 10 or 11. Just because T-Rex, the largest ones we have,
it's pretty
are
small,
like
right?
12.
Like Indom 2.0 is like,
is it?
Yeah, it's smaller than normal Indom by quite a bit.
I feel like their sizes have not been super consistent across their
Richard with the 2. Thank you.
social media.
It's been a little bit here and there.
What's with the 67?
You've been saying 6'7". 6'7", 6'7". That's a whole
6'7".
6'7". It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Let's see. Just gotta.
Is this a Gen Alpha thing? 6'7"?
Yeah, it is. It is. Welcome aboard, Ankh.
Don't you guys have some Skibbity Toilet or Coco Melon to go watch?
No, that's falling off for us. Keep up with the metas. Good lord.
My bad.
Yeah, gosh. Unkus Spunkus over here. We have a collective 4 brain cells and Flame's wallet. More or less, yeah. Between all 266 viewers, yeah, it's around, I think, a GP of like 16, which for an individual is really high, but for 266 people plus us too. Yeah. Do a video sponsor during a stream.
I don't know if any brand would want to be associated with this stream.
Yeah. Skibidi Toilet episode in 2 months. No, there hasn't been a Skibidi Toilet in 2 months.
Where is it? I want it. Where's Skibidi Toilet?
Jurassic the 5. He's not even chatting. He's just donating. Thank you, Richard.
He's not even saying nothing. He's just dropping bills.
Some money.
Thank you.
Trade
Thank
offer.
you, sir.
I will like if you play full Minecraft soundtrack right now. Hard pass.
I'll do it for you. Keep talking. Keep talking.
It sounds like the Home Alone theme, like the. Where is Hank between 1939 and 1944? A shot of like probably Crimson, I'd say. What do you think of the Minecraft movie? It was Flint and Steel. It was peak. Question for Madly, Uranus versus. I'm not sure what that says, but look in chat.
Nanoxaurus. I think that goes to Uranus. He's several times larger than him.
Could Samson survive Peter Jackson's Skull Island? I'd say Samson's got that to a certain extent. What do you think? It's not taking on Kong, but Samson, you know, getting all mad. Kong's like, oh, cool. And just grabs another tusk and just throws him off. All right, bye.
I don't think Kong would mess with Samson. I think Samson would just be hanging around the swamp.
Miley, what are your thoughts on Kamacuras? Godzilla asks. Do you know who that is?
Never heard of him. Sorry.
Ooh, Godzilla's gonna hate that. Yikes.
I'm not a Goji guy. I'm a Dino guy.
Dino guy. Brachiosaurus versus.
I'm one of few YouTubers in this space that doesn't have the word Goji in front of their name.
Brachiosaurus versus Cryolophosaurus? Cryolophosaurus? Cryolophosaurus?
Aaron.
Dude, I've heard about Hurricane Aaron recently. I'm just thinking, like, all right, guys, who's winning? The two Attack on Titan names. We got Hurricane Aaron versus Reiner. Reiner
I think that fella's supposed to be going back into the ocean, but
I think Reiner's gonna thug it out. He's got that. So it's really just Vex needs to be concerned. She's gonna get flung up into the air. Hey yo.
that's rough.
For Madly, you excited for Primitive War?
Not really, honestly. I don't think it looks like I'll go watch it, or maybe I'll probably just wait till it comes out on streaming to watch it. I'll give it a shot, but just from the trailers, I'm not too excited about it. No more than I was for Rebirth.
It can't be any worse than Rebirth, so I'll
yeah, Rebirth was okay. I didn't hate Rebirth.
Bramblebore propaganda win. Always has been, buddy. You're talking about it, aren't you? Does Reiner solo the hybrid war? Reiner could take on quite a few. Like, you know, like the giant like sloth one, the giant like gorilla one in the top 16 and whatnot. But I mean, Reiner can't really take on like, you know, sauropods. You know, he has really nothing. I mean, like he could still like, you know, bite a horrible chunk out of them, but I don't think he could do enough damage before they would just stomp him to death.
Go for that Achilles heel.
Yeah, he could. He absolutely just a huge chunk of flesh out. But
I think Samson could definitely take some sauropods. I think his tusks allow him to just sort of just impale him.
Let me ask you guys. Hank 2.0, I've asked a couple times. Hank 2.0 in Indom versus Reiner and Samson in a 2v2. Team Big Back. Green with the 5. How does Samson and Reiner do against the D-Rex? Oh, together they got that.
Oh, easy together.
Yeah.
I think both of them by themselves can do it.
I mean, Reiner is one of the few that actually like really like damage him heavily with the if Samson can stab him like from underneath and just cause him to bleed profusely, and Reiner just like, you know, bites at his legs and chomps through the bones. Yeah, I think D-Rex is going down.
Yeah. Well, Reiner, or not Reiner. I think D-Rex doesn't really have much like body armor, does he? He's just kind of
his legs. Fleshy. Yeah, but underneath, yeah, it's pretty blubber. Laser Spino versus Reiner. Laser Spino. Sorry, Reiner.
What do you think about the people debunking Samson? I think they don't realize the power of God.
Views also.
They should submit to Rome.
Reiner solos Hank and Indom alone. They didn't even need Samson. Is Vex more of a whale or a shark?
She looks more a shark.
She has no shark in her. I don't know where the idea came from that she has shark. I've seen that everywhere. Like, I don't know why he added Great White or Megalodon. I'm like, huh?
I think they're just inferring off of his body shape.
Yeah, but no, he doesn't have any sharks. So more whale.
What is it that gives him that? Like ichthyosaur? I didn't actually.
It's more of a like kind of compromising shape between the orca and the Tylo, just kind of like fusing those two body types together, like the middle of the road. Starts with the 2. You made Reiner a bird friend. Oh, let me open your channel. Hold up.
I've got a bird friend from our friend the Overseer.
Oh yeah, if you want to talk about that. Oh wow.
Yeah. So
chicken, very cool. Chicken turkey hybrid.
For those of you who follow my channel, you'll know that around February, I released a trailer announcing a little collab with me, Vividen, and the Overseer for a little Hybrids versus Aliens deal. Life has gotten in my way pretty much every month this year, so it's kind of been a slow project, but we're nearing the end of it. So to make up for that, I'm going to show you guys the Overseers hybrid drawn by me but designed by him in Goji Guy's DMs right now.
If you cooked Hank, what would he taste like? I mean, he's mostly Spinosaur, so whatever their meat composition would be, probably chicken. Bird.
So this is Zephyr Dracos. This is Overseer's hybrid. And he will be fighting the Jeterapim. I'll send a picture of that as well.
I feel like I gotta show something off too. Hold up, let me. What can I show off? Here, while you find. Let me see.
Where's our alien? There he is.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. Do I want to show the whole? I could show the whole thing off.
Yeah, my goal is to have that out within the next few weeks. It'll be on Overseer's channel, not mine. And then after that, it'll be on Vividen's. And then the last one will be on my channel.
And since I have no hybrid to show, so I apologize, everybody. Don't hit me with pitchforks. But I will. Let me flag out the screen first. So Madly, you'll be the first to see it. Okay, never mind. You want it's too large of a file. Let me just get a screenshot then.
Yeah.
I'll show it off. You guys have been asking for this forever. This is Willie is back in the art team, and for his first piece, cooked back up in the near future. Expect, can the King Titan survive the MonsterVerse? So,
very nice.
Be ready for that as well.
Good stuff.
King Titan ain't all that. He's strong. I don't know where the idea comes from that he's like soloing the entire verse alone, but it will be an interesting video. He's a big fella, yeah, with a purple crotch.
True.
Also, I just realized I love how two of the Ghidorah heads are like their horns are curled, and it seems to be Kevin's are just straight. I just noticed that.
Gotta love an artist's attention to detail. You never realize just how much like little Easter eggs someone will put in their art until you start looking for it.
Shrionk. Get the pitchforks? Nah! King Titan belongs Pacific Rim. All right, he's gonna mop the Pacific Rim verse, but thoughts on Frank, formerly Frank, or I don't know who that is. The Spinosaur hybrid I made a while back. I haven't seen yours. I apologize. Ultimasaurus and Paratrix or versus Reiner or Samson. I don't know what Reiner would do. I mean, Reiner, his fights are weird because like he doesn't have insane armor. You know, he doesn't have a crazy frill to clash against someone else's head. He has a really good bite. So it's like if he can like bite Ultima's leg and just chomp the foot off, then Reiner. If he misses that, probably Ultima. But I feel like Samson's got a good chance against Ultima. What do you think?
I think it's just kind of like a upscaled version of Elephant versus Triceratops. Just slap some armor on him, really. I think it could go either way.
Can I buy a Vex poster? The Vex poster is done. Once the next Vex video comes out, which should be soon. I'm not sure. I might speed the Vex one forward. But I need to get some art done first for it. I need to get the genome down and like for certain for this upcoming thing. So spoilers that there will be a new hybrid in it. So I don't know, it'll be difficult, but I think I should be able to get out this month, and if I can, that should also accompany a Vex poster drop. I might push it back just for one reason. I know you guys have been waiting for the Vex one for so long. Just so there can be more than just the Vex poster. I don't want to release the shop and literally just have one option, right? So I'd love to like also make like a Reiner poster, you know? Turret with the 2. Shout out to my art friend.
Yes.
And who you elaborate further?
Valsamont and Chunky, they're pretty much my channel artists. Chunky did a lot of art for me earlier on, and Valsamont is currently doing art for videos of mine, has been doing it for a while. He's the one who made he won your little contest of Kong or one of those Kong apes dunking on Godzilla in the
Oh,
hoop.
yeah.
Yeah, he drew that.
Survival, yeah.
That's him. Valsamont and Chunky are both very
Grab 100 on
talented.
posters. I'll probably just have Vex poster because I don't want to rush out a Reiner one. Here, madly. I'll here. I'm gonna show you real quick. At least I think I have like one of the rough draft ones. And
Okay.
just let me know. I think I'm gonna try and sell these for like 20 to 25 because like as somebody who like my parents didn't let me buy stuff online much when I was a kid. If you would say this would be worth that price. It's loading. Just thinking.
Wow, that's terrible. No.
It gives
It's
some.
like
This isn't the fully done one. We're changing the text
yeah,
to be a different font
needs some
and
more.
color, but
I think some cool water effects all over the place could help out. Give it some more. Make it pop a little bit more because now it looks a little flat, just all around. But yeah, I can see that
awesome.
doing pretty good.
But I like the little. I'll just say this: the trophy part as a reference to certain things in the past that she has fought against. So
very cool.
But all right, I'll give you $5 to say it was the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Wow, that was amazing. Good job, Goji Guy.
Thank you.
You did that all by yourself too. Didn't hire anybody, right?
Nope. No
that
one.
was all your handiwork.
That was me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. I don't have $5 to give. Just don't mind the stream.
Send it to my cash app.
On have $5. Anyways, thank you on watching the $2. Assassin by Survival. Assassin Survival by Goji Monsters. What if they madly?
I think Goji Guy should stay away from assessing survival.
I just had like a stroke reading that. Assassin Survival by Goji Monsterverse. What if by madly? What?
I don't really.
Huh?
If I tried to make a what if video like you do, it would be terrible because I don't know anything about the greater Godzilla universe.
Be like, big dinosaur kaiju. Hey, here's Sam. He's the one who made that poster. Sam, I have 30 more posters to make. You're not going to see your family for a couple months, buddy. Get back in the dungeon.
Speaking of water hybrids, I haven't really done a good drawing of mine yet, but I did do icons for all of the Kuwashni trilogy icons. Here is one's for Adjutor, who is going to be my water hybrid.
What's affecting the teeth in the front? Is that, I don't want to say Thylo, but
that is leatherback sea turtle.
One little thing, everybody, is that you'll never unsee. If you look at my avatar, just off topic, the skin goes all the way up to the very edge of the teeth. You see it? Those are my teeth right there, and the skin goes all the way up to it. So you'll never unsee it.
By the skin of your teeth has a whole new meaning now.
Could Grug survive the backrooms? Grug's got that. He just break out. Do you think it's a little unfair to make Vex immune / resistant to every disease, poison, and venom? Lower video. 1, no, because it was funny. And 2, you just have to think out of the box. There are plenty of ways. I ain't gonna tell you guys, but there are plenty of ways to still affect her with poison. Plenty. And she's also not fully resistant to it. She's not like literally gonna have no effect. She can still take damage. She can, she's pretty hardy in terms of it. You just gotta know how to, use it correctly. There are plenty of ways to still injure her despite, taking poisons, taking literal diseases. You know, there's a lot that you can still do. So let's see. I call it Reiner and Samson. Rhymes with Grug. Sure does.
Sure does.
Oh no. What a Godzilla son, man. I don't want to look. Is it gonna be a clip? No. Okay. Am I hybrid? Yeah. No. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby.
Guys, you don't have to keep spamming the same questions over and over again. If they're not getting answered, they're not going to get answered.
Are you gonna make any flying hybrid soon? Yes. Said that quite a few times. I have. Samson vs Hank 2.0. I
don't think Hank 2.0 is Catholic.
I just don't think he has the power. I mean, he has the, unless for whatever reason, you know, Samson goes to bite and then run off and then just willingly become poisoned and, you know, get hallucinated. Probably Samson. Richard with the 5.
Although I will say
thank
Samson
you.
does have. Oh, very nice. Samson does. I did make it so Samson can process toxins like that. He's got a pretty robust liver and his body temperature is very high.
Hold on, wait. Bruh. Wow. A buddy of mine literally today got a crested gecko. And his
Nice.
girlfriend's mom, because you know, a lot of, like, same with my mom, like, a lot of moms would ever think, like, you know, oh, it's like a dog, you can mess with it as much as a dog, and the crested gecko has already lost its tail. Fun fact with crested geckos, they're the only gecko that doesn't regrow their tail.
Yep.
So peak.
Yikes. They're fine without it though.
Yeah, they're fine. The only issue is just, like, you know, they like to use it to grab onto stuff, and it might be a little unbalanced for a little bit, but
yeah,
it'll survive. For anybody concerned, it'll survive. It's just, it actually just misplaced its tail. I was trying to find it actively.
Guys, please make sure you do your due diligence in researching your animals before you purchase them. I've seen so many people buy bearded dragons and not take care of them whatsoever.
Yeah, make sure if you are buying one as a kid, make sure your parents know as well, because that's a very common thing I see. People will get geckos, like, for example, like with my own mom, love her to death. She's, you know, wasn't exactly know exactly what to do with a gecko, and she tried to, like, play with it when I was in Texas for a little bit, and Nezzy was very skittish for a couple weeks after. So please just make sure, if you're gonna get a gecko or animal, whoever you're living with, make sure they also know what to do and what not to do. Turtle with a 2, Hank 2.0 versus Samson 2.0. Who wins? Well, Samson 2.0 doesn't exist. So
yeah, he does. Here's the reveal right now. It's him.
All right, so Hank 2.0 is winning. Dragon with a 2.
Manfred Mammoth.
Yeah, if you're in Madly server, you have a hybrid chat, right?
Yes, I do. I've brought it back after I've deleted it more than once because you guys are crazy about criticizing each other on there.
Yeah, Dragon. If you just put it in his hybrid chat, we can see it there.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Oh boy. A lot of people got it on my server.
Guys, this is Samson.
Well, you know what? I think my inviting link has expired. I gotta take care of that.
When you check out hybrids, when you check, wow, Goji guy, when you check out hybrids for the Baltic Sea, could you check mine? We're not doing the whole Baltic Sea part anymore. I've just kind of moved away from that. Just between the streams, taking away from actual video time, like having to, like, write and research all that stuff. And also, I mean, you know, I always talk about, like, people like, oh, tearing stuff down, but, like, that's essentially what I was doing on the streams. Like, your hybrid dies. Now, granted, some of them are reasonable, like Dracocetus, awesome hybrid. But having a gigantic lion try to produce toxins around its entire body, it will starve. But, you know, I don't want to spend hours researching all the flaws of a person's hybrid, because that's just, you know, I'm no better than the, you know, bums who are doing that for no income. But there will be a Vex video soon,
Yeah.
though. It's not like Vex just like, skadoosh, gone from the channel. We've been talking about it a couple times in the stream. She will be making her reappearance soon, so.
Yeah, we're actually going to do a Balkan hybrid war. So if you're from Serbia or Albania or Kosovo or Romania, only you can enter, and we're going to be pitting all of the Balkans against each other.
Hold on.
Goji Guy doesn't know what the Balkans are.
No, guys, we're gonna do a Vatican City hybrid war. So all 109 acres of land that is the Vatican City. How many people live there? 882. So if any of you guys
go
are watching,
to your local diocese, speak to your bishop,
what's the
ask
new
to
Pope's
be
name?
the representative.
Pope what?
Pope Leo the 14th,
Leo,
I think.
Brother, if you I mean, Your Holiness, sorry, not brother, twin. If you got a hybrid, Your Holiness, go for it. He replies at official Pope Leo. Oh, cool, dude, thanks.
Crazy. Can we get the Pope to make a hybrid for the hybrid?
Imagine
war?
somebody dissing someone's hybrid, not knowing it's the Pope. Your hybrid sucks.
You just committed blasphemy by dissing the Pope's hybrid, dude.
Your hybrid sucks, Your Holiness. Nuh-uh.
You've been excommunicated.
Hybrid's awesome.
You are anathema.
What do you need to be classified as a country? You need a flag, a military, a postal office, yeah? So does Vatican City have a military, or is it just like its police force, more or less?
They've got guards.
Sounds good to me.
Pretty much what's protecting them is the Italian government all around them. Crusaders. No, there has not been a crusade in quite some time.
Pope Leo get on that hybrid. He has him. Trust. It's the car. He rides. That's his Christopher Goji. Moving on. That's about what's now. Crusader base hybrid sounds fire. What's a Crusader? Refresh me here.
Crusader is a pretty much like when the church calls a crusade, that means they're mobilizing like Catholics for like a military type thing. It hasn't happened since like 1200 or 1300, so
oh
yeah.
Monster
really
icon.
Nice to have the big
yes,
red cross
Chico,
on them.
thank you for the Monster Hunter icons. They're always super cool to see. You have a Vex, a Hank 2.0, and Hank 1.
Land grabs mostly. This guy doesn't know anything about the Crusades, and it shows.
Holy War.
That's sad.
You might unironically start an Irish War.
Irish War? Irish Hybrid War.
Irish Hybrid War. Spartan or Viking based hybrid war would be peak. Well, so it's like making hybrids in that time period. Because
as
we know, their bioengineering
slipping
back then
into politics here. Let's not do that.
Their bioengineering was peak back then. When's the Detroit War? All right, enough with the.
Let's slide off of this. I could talk about the Crusades, but I probably don't need to do that on your stream.
Let's see. Making a hybrid that looks like a biblically accurate angel. Don't even know how that would go, but all right. Good luck. That's gonna be difficult.
Clam and seagull.
Plant hybrid war. What would be the goal? Is like who can pollinate the fastest?
Who can cover an area?
My roots are stronger than your roots. So pretty much just get an invasive plant species and call it a day.
That'd be kind of interesting. I don't think anybody would watch that, but that's certainly an interesting topic.
All 8 people that have been dying for that. Yes, finally.
Finally, the Mycelium War. I've been waiting for this for so long.
I love vines. They're growing everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be peak. Just make a super cactus with instead of its normal spikes, it has sharpened metal pole. Because as we know, that's a very useful thing. Just
a sharpened metal pole.
I'm gonna have a cactus with redwood DNA. That's
amazing.
That's my hybrid, Your Honor. Microbial.
I'm gonna do.
Peak. Indom and Hank are fighting as microbes are fighting on their body.
I'm gonna do Venus flytrap and marijuana. That's
Oh,
my plant hybrid.
lovely.
It doesn't kill flies. It hotboxes them after it catches them.
Light work, and this opens. It's like, all right, guys, be free.
The fly just
Ooh, and while it does that, it puts its pollen onto them and like whatever, and or seeds or somehow, and when the flies fly
very
off,
cool.
yeah, we're cooking here. Oh, you guys should have heard about our stink hybrid.
No.
Our stinky hybrid. And then it's like Indom 2.0, it's like, the Indom actually has a really bad nose and it wouldn't be able to smell it. You guys,
We have to come up with a hybrid stinky enough to make the Indom 2.0 gag.
yeah, so it's like, all right, it's like a super skunk. So you're gonna get skunk. Can we add plant? What's that one like a
Jackfruit?
durian, right? The really
Durian.
yeah,
Durian.
add that. Just we'll figure that out later. Um, add a whale's death clicks. We want to like overload the senses here.
Stink bug.
Infinite bioluminescent animals on its body.
Let's do a howler monkey. That would
Yep,
help.
yep. Yeah. So we have stink, noise, and sight. And then also just make it cover it in fire resistant gel and then light it on fire and have it run towards Indom.
That sounds very realistic and plausible, and I'm sure we should actually pursue that.
Guys,
That sounds great.
guys, are we cooking here? Is this a good idea? I'm also too. Any chance of Orbis? Who?
Oh, that's my little Seed World series where it's
Oh.
like Spec Evo on a planet that is only inhabited by some bugs and bearded dragons. The answer is no. Nobody watched it. I did episode 5 hoping for a resurgence in views because I didn't make one in a while, and I capped out at like 30K views and slowly crept up to 50K over the course of like a year or so. No, we're not doing Orbis Pagona anymore.
Guys, do you think any of the
Sorry,
hybrids can
friend.
survive Dexter?
It's the Bay Harbor hybrid.
Do you guys think, where's he scale? Hold on. 9B. What is that? What's 9B? Hold on.
Are you power scaling,
I
Dexter?
need to see what the 9B is. Where does my goat?
Golly.
Does he beat Shingaza? No, he's wall level. Dang it.
No. Dexter Morgan.
The dude is wall level. What's his speed? With weaponry.
3.5 miles an hour.
No, where's some subsonic stuff? He's had okay, he has superhuman characteristics, genius intelligence, enhanced senses, acrobatics, photographic memory, hacking, martial arts, pressure points, stealth mastery, weapon mastery, multiple selves. What? Okay. Sleep manipulation, paralysis,
Who is the Cheeto dust finger licking kid who wrote this article?
preparation.
Power scaling Dexter.
Yes, this is peak. You can get him to street level. You can get him to supersonic. Yes, he perceived Tony's
insane.
bullet whizzing past him. Guys, Dexter solos the hybrid war. Dexter solos the hybrid war. He can hit with a
Tonight's
force
the
to down a
night.
wall level. Guys, tonight's the night. He's with this outfit. He's not even gonna have the butcher outfit on. Who wins?
Dude, what the hell?
Hold on. I'm gonna get the 2 PNGs. I'm gonna get Dexter here. Yep. Where's the Samson PNG you sent me a while back?
I've never seen this picture of him before. Where did they find this? That doesn't even look real. That looks like they deep fake Dexter onto some stock photo.
Dude, it's great. All right, guys, be honest. Okay, I can't even send that. Bro, why are your Samson PNGs like a bajillion gigabytes?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think it's because I draw them on a 4K thing on my little art tablet.
Can I at least do the Manny one, please? So I can do the Manny one. I can. All right, guys. Be honest, everybody. Who's winning this fight? We got A, Dexter Morgan, Samson, I don't know. You know, Dexter might got it. I mean, he's got that sleep manipulation, dude. Boy, sounds happy. It's Manny. Dexter wins. Dexter, Samson, Dexter, Samson, Dexter. What do you think? What do you think, Madly? Do you think tonight's the night? Do you think today's the day when Samson dies?
I can't believe that Samson is the Bay Harbor hybrid.
He's the Bay Harbor hybrid. I haven't gotten to whatever episode. What season is this? I've seen this GIF everywhere, dude. I'm only on season 2 right now.
This is season 4, season 3,
Lovely.
whichever one. Trinity Killer. Dexter season 3, I think. No, season 4.
Stanford wins. Apparently, not even Samson. Just Stanford.
Stanford.
Stanford
University.
Stanford. Dexter Morgan upgrading his table to fit Samson. Oh yeah, he does have to get a pretty big table to have Samson on it.
Yeah, he's gonna have all that. Where's he gonna get all that saran wrap? Huh?
That could be a lot of saran wrap.
He's gonna need a fucking supplier from Alibaba or something.
Mr. Beast.
Wrap him up.
Yeah, I need. I just bought 100 tons of saran wrap.
I'm going to wrap this hybrid elephant in saran wrap with $1 million worth of saran wrap.
He has 2 gallons worth of his sedatives. Or just go to sleep, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that one with the 5. Fun fact: hippos are on the power scaling wiki as having no weaknesses. Guys, power scaling is a legitimate way to determine who wins. I swear, it's not an absolute joke of a system.
I think their weakness is 50 caliber bullets.
Rhino.
Full Metal Jacket.
Rhino. All right, hippopotamus versus bone cancer. Dead. Hippo got no weaknesses. Samsung TV wins. If you throw it hard enough at the hippo, yeah. If you throw anything hard enough, I have a weenie whistle from the Oscar Mayer wiener car because it was here near my house a couple days ago.
Show us your wiener whistle on stream, Goji Guy.
YouTube, don't ban me. Channel deleted, terminated. What wins, 1 hippo or 100 men? Hippo. Probably the hippo. I can try and use the whistle. I don't know if I pick it up. It picked it up on the mic for the stream, but Discord didn't allow you to hear it. It kind of sucks. It's a really bad wiener whistle.
It's tough.
Can Vex died, or does he have that much plot armor? All right, 1, get the grammar right. 2, Vex is a she. 3, yes, she can die. I'm not gonna put in lore. So she actually survived a nuclear bomb. Hippos kill crocodiles. They do. They still have weaknesses though. I promise you. Question for Goji Guy and Madly. Who is in a race? Hank 2.0 or Indom 2.0? Probably Indom.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think Hank 2.0 is moving anywhere fast with those paws he's got.
It was in the water. You know, if it's Hank in the water and Indom on land, Hank. But yeah, on land, no. Goji Guy is the grammar FBI. Not even the grammar FBI.
You spelled the word grammar wrong too.
Yeah, it's just like it was such basic English that it was messed up. How many hybrids are in the hybrid war? I don't know. I'm not checking minutely and seeing how, on the
It's
second.
Gotta be 4.
There's 1. How many do you have?
At least I got 1.
I got at least 2. So like maybe 8. That's my guess.
I'm gonna say 7. I think 8's pushing it.
Maybe, but yeah. What's up, King? What's up, brother? Question for Goji Guy. Can saltwater crocodile put up a fight against hippopotamus? I think I meant to say better. I really saltwater crocs are pretty big. I'd still say hippo. It depends on how old the croc is, because they like progressively just keep getting larger and larger. If it's like the largest current one, and like it's them like clashing underwater, I'd probably go Croc. Yeah.
Medley, what is your top fave hybrid in the hybrid war? Okay, so I'm gonna say top 3, not including any of my own stuff. Number 3, I'm gonna go Ultima. Or though I don't know if they're are we just including ones that are like meant to fight the Indom, or
Just any
we're just going okay,
hybrid.
yeah. 3, I'm going Ultima. 2, I'm gonna go Nemi, which is Pixel's hybrid. Who is the
Sounds familiar.
purple shark looking one that's in the top 16.
Oh,
Number
oh, is that
1.
the knockoff Hank 2.0 one? The one with the very similar build, right? And the very similar head shape. It's blue.
I guess so. Anyway, number 1. Number 1, I'm gonna say honestly, I think it's Zane Reborn's Maddie.
Damn
Because
it!
it's just
I just wanted to be able to go
the
to center.
simplest one. I am gonna make a top 10 favorite hybrids video. Once I get my other projects out of the way, it'll be a nice short video. And it'll be in a different order than that. But if I had to only choose 3, those are the ones. Yeah, I like Maddie because it's nice and simple.
Bored.
Just a big bird. Big board does what it needs to.
Damn it, it's hard, bro. Should've been Reiner. Reiner's gonna go drink peanut butter and cry now. Another peanut butter. Sam was like, "No, that's your 20th jar tonight. I can handle another.
More peanut butter.
More peanut butter." Walmart Hank. I'd say. I mean, I sort of said that. It's a cool hybrid. But the moment I saw that, I'm like, that's just Hank, but blue. It's just Hank.
I don't know. I'm friends with the kid that made it, and I like it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a sick hybrid. I'm not trying to diss on it. I was just like, that looks very. I know there's a picture of it doing the butt cheeks thing to, like, what you drew it. You could send it back if you want. I think YouTube allows it to a certain extent. Maybe, I don't know. But we're gonna end stream here in a minute. We've been live for quite a bit.
Yeah, we're starting to devolve a little bit here.
Yeah, or the brains are turning off. Reiner's a peanut butter Aulic. Yes, he is. Plot twist: Reiner doesn't roll in mud. He rolls in peanut butter. Yeah, there might be some things I'm hiding from you guys. No, it's mud. He likes peanut butter though. If you guys, we should just start. No, we shouldn't. Let me not. I was gonna say like we should start like a trend, guys. Every time you go to New Zealand, get a big handful of peanut butter and just throw it into the wilderness. Don't do that though. It's gonna mess with the wildlife.
That's littering, especially in New Zealand. You'll probably go to jail
Peanut butter?
for a long time.
Not like a jar. No, like literally just like you literally.
Scoop, just a fistful of it.
Yeah, like scoop peanut butter and just throw it into the woods. And, like,
they'll probably find a way to put you in jail.
Maybe
it's New Zealand.
Water with a 20.
Say you hit it to a tar or something.
A little something for the trip. Thank you, appreciate it, Madly. You're gonna
Thanks,
have to.
Wadiak.
You're gonna have to.
It's more than you ever donate to my stream, you little fucker.
Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Sorry, I've got a potty mouth. I'll try and stop swearing.
Peanut butter and bugs. Peak. He doesn't eat bugs. He eats more. Well, he's like, oh, that's cool. Which dinosaur should I mix together for my human dinosaur hybrid? Gigantopithecus. It's a dinosaur, I swear. Cosmic with the 5. Is there any reason you use shrew for Reiner when beavers have higher amounts of iron in their teeth than shrews? They do. I wasn't aware. That I'm just gonna keep it blunt and wasn't aware. I was truly considering some worms and spiders have zinc and copper, like in their tongues and teeth. I'm like, I want to be original, but it's like at the same time, it's like we're in an iron meta, right? They're bringing copper and zinc to an iron battle. Not I'm just setting them up for failure there. So our beaver teeth really teeth nice, but also I think it's good that it's true because it adds just enough, but not because like he already will suffer from iron poisoning if like he doesn't, that's arguable. I think the pig plus the mud alone, he'll be fine. I don't think he'll have to worry about iron poisoning. But if it is something even more dense in iron, maybe one of the original ideas, right, was have the dunk armor underneath, so his face would have just been, you know, black like the rest of his body, but the really you know, what's the word? Just like the really cool thing would be as Reiner gets damaged, like, you know, if any of his skin starts to rip off, you're gonna see this red armor underneath, which would be like metal. That's the word. It'd be super metal. But we decided against that just because like that's just not gonna be good for him. Because if he wanted to like be all there, it's like okay, good. We're ripping all this skin off, which is not a good idea. So armor on top. The iron is why he loves bugs so much. His brain is completely and totally cooked. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just he's just fried 24/7. Because yeah, I remember that crash out video you did during the Godzilla figure rating. Yeah, that was a horrible list, and I still stand by that. That one with the two, I see more iron. If I see more iron, I'm gonna crash. That's why we at least had him have like unique armor. It wasn't just in his beak. Or like we're gonna do it all over his face, so he at least looks cool and it's not just the red teeth everybody's seeing.
Mm. I think Nutria is, in terms of like animals with iron in their teeth, is the most. People say shrew, but the shrew is so small that the ratio there is the only thing kind of helping it out. Nutrias have like a really, really high amount of iron in their teeth.
Mm. Komodo. Yeah, I was considering Komodo as well, just because they also have their whole toxin thing going on. But for Reiner, he already has to eat a lot, and to also produce toxins would be quite a bit given his gigantic face. So Reiner's just like, I don't really, besides Hank 2.0, besides the Hanks, you know, I don't really like adding just like, uh, poison just because poison, you know? So pretty sure with the two, Reiner and Samson versus Ultima and Indom 2.0, I'd go Reiner and Samson. Indom isn't really be doing much in that team with Ultima. It's really just Ultima carrying.
Yeah. I love Ultima.
Yeah, it's a cool Godzilla. I agree. I've hit him in the head with a frying pan. Tonight's the night. Can Reiner survive the Mesozoic? I'd say so. I don't really think there's much that would threaten him. What do you think?
He'd have to be on the coast or something. It's gonna be near some mud, right?
It doesn't have to be. I mean, the pig should do enough. That was just like just in case, you know, for anybody who's going to bring up that argument. It's like, well, chemistry. So, but it doesn't necessarily need it. He just more just really needs water, just because you know you need water and he needs to cool down here and there. Yeah, the only thing that really threaten him would just be, I mean, a Spino's not going to beat him. Spino would get an absolutely eviscerated, and really the only thing that would threaten him would be a Rex.
I think a sauropod might step on him accidentally.
I think Ryan would know not to get underneath the foot of a sauropod.
What if he's just taking the snooze? He wakes up, Argentinosaurus, squish.
In that case, yeah. But also, I don't really think many hybrids survive that.
That would be so sad.
Yeah. Rhino just goes out and sleep.
Samson could take it.
Okay.
Samson could take it. He's top dog.
I just love it. I just say that. What's your reason? I'm not biased at all, I swear. Not at all.
I'm not biased at all.
No, I actually don't even know what Samson is. I'm just saying that. Trust.
True. It's true.
Favorite creature from Monster Hunter? I only know like a very few. I'm just gonna go Rathalos, because dragon.
I hate Rathalos. I hate Rathian more.
You're gonna power scale Reiner. Reiner is fart level. There's your answer. Reiner's butt could take a sauropod foot. Maybe.
Galactic fart level.
Galactic fart. Rathalos is a wyvern.
What is like the lowest level on power scaling?
Just human level, I think. I think it goes human, street, which doesn't mean like an entire road. I think it just means like I don't know. Power scale doesn't make sense. Then wall.
True.
Then
it's kind of a silly concept, I think.
I don't think it's just a house. I think it's just like building. Yeah, welcome to the party. But favorite Star Wars movie?
I think
Rogue One. I'm a huge Rogue One fan.
Rogue One's good.
Rogue One is peak.
I think Revenge of the Sith will be my favorite, but anything that came out of Disney, Rogue One was the best.
Oh, easily. I mean, like when you put Rogue One next to the other ones, Solo was okay.
Solo's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. It wasn't fantastic, but
Say that again.
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't fantastic.
But, anyways, I think we're gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go attempt to work on the Wrathflow script. I already have all
Here's
the
the
Wrathflow
thing.
stuff down. It's really just finding these really random dragons and their feats, which they don't really have much of. But Madly, I mean, everybody here mostly knows who you are. But just in case there's like one or two people who doesn't, where can they find you?
So, guys, if you go to
All right, we're starting the
youtube.com/Madly Mesozoic, you can subscribe to my channel.
All right.
Yeah,
Stream.
just Google my name. It should be the first result.
No, but all right. But thank you all for stopping by. Do you have an outro thing? Do you ever say an outro thing? Do you have like an outro phrase?
See you later, dorks.
There you go.